So tell me your story.
My name is Khalid and Barham Khalid. We are from New Halab, Suleimani, Iraq. So as you might know, my brother had a plan to study in Ukraine, specifically at Taras Shevchenko National University.
Yeah.
So he started searching about Ukraine. He found a lot of information about Ukraine, lifestyle, life standard, everything, the culture of Ukraine. And he started doing the paperwork. And he had a company, an Ukrainian educational center, to help him with the paperwork and with the visa. But when he went to the embassy at Baghdad, Ukraine, Baghdad, he did an interview, and they told him that he'll get done 1 month. And after 1 month, we I don't know with that, but we are in the Kurdish part of the country, and we are too far with Baghdad. So instead of visiting the embassy, we had the phone number. We started calling the phone number. I was calling the phone number actually. After a month, sometimes I called them 10 times in a day, 12 times in the day. But the number was busy. Sometimes he picked up the number and said, I do not have time, call me in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I call back. He says, call me tomorrow. Tomorrow I called. He says, call me next week. It's been 3-4 months. We haven't heard from the guy, and we did not get a concrete answer from him. So yes, and because he's going to start university, there's a time frame for him. It's not like a travel visa. It's not like he can go whenever he wants.
Yeah, it's different
there's
visa.
A specific time that he has to be there. So he had to hire a taxi driver in Baghdad. He paid the taxi driver some money. So the taxi driver was responsible to follow up with the visa status. He visited the embassy from time to time. And a couple of days ago, he came back to us. The taxi driver said that he's not allowed to enter the embassy without paying money. So we feel that somebody had told him that he has to pay money to hear from the visa status. And when I say the story like this, it might be, it might not be that difficult, but actually on the ground, it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
I personally called the embassy more than 100 times.
Yeah.
He did not reply. He replied and he closed the phone. You send them emails, they do not reply. You call everyone, nobody replies. And actually, his situation massively depends on the visa status. If the visa gets delayed further, he will lose the chance to study there, and he will lose all the money that he spent on the paperwork, which is about $1,400.
Okay.
So far, he has spent $1,400, and it's about to get to nowhere actually. And when he was at the embassy, there is a Kurdish guy at the embassy, a translator. The translator had told him that if he pays $1,300, he will get the visa in 1 month. But if you don't pay, you have to wait. You have to wait. Yeah, these words came from the translator. But personally, I talked to the ambassador, consular. The consular.
Yeah, consular.
Okay, I personally talked to the consular many times on the phone, and it's very, very easy to understand that what he's asking for.
Yeah.
Because you're talking to him on the phone, and he said, "Okay, give me the receipt number." You are just want to give him the receipt number. He closed the phone, and it happened to me many times actually. And he had contact with an educational Ukrainian center at Kyiv, and they got him the university seat for him at Taras Shevchenko. And he talked to the manager of the center. The manager of the center had told him that he will get back
Alina Sulima.
Alina Sulima. Okay, she's the manager of the center. She had told them that she would get back to him with a short time, but he hasn't heard from her since then. Sorry, October? Okay. October 19th was the first day of the interview.
Okay.
And as far as we understand, this happens to a lot of people in Iraq. Even if you are trying to get a travel visa, I think a tourism visa, it happens to you as well.
Okay.
It's not the first time.
Okay, I get it. So you know some other people who were trying to get Ukrainian visa, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you know the name of that consular? What?
Yes.
Just a minute. I think his name is Volodymyr. Volodymyr. I don't know. Second. Just a minute. Volodymyr
Volodymyr
Grishenko.
Can you see that screen?
Griso. I don't see the end. The end.
Volodymyr? No.
Yeah. Volodymyr. Okay. I will find him on the side of the embassy.
He knows a couple of guys in Kyiv. They have the same story, but now they are in Ukraine.
Okay. So they've got a visa, right? They paid or they
applied for visa. The same story happened. At the end, it's like they either paid bribe or they wait for about 6 months, 7 months, or something like this.
Okay.
Now his situation is a bit different. Now he cannot wait any longer. Actually,
yeah.
I understand that you are running as let's say civil rights organization, anti-corruption organization, stuff like this. You want to change the whole structure. Actually, we are in Iraq. It's a very familiar story. Corruption has been all over the country.
Yeah.
But we have a different image of some European countries. We think that the European countries are a good icon to look at them and to pass.